It's not a podcast. It's an adventure! I'm Justin.
Shit, fuck, dick, fuck, fucko, fuckface, fuck. You should have your ass removed. I'm Sam.
Anybody got a light? I'm Jackie, and this is The Rookie on Stinker Madness.
Hello, welcome to Stinker Madness. This is a podcast that we don't have time to introduce because we've got so much to get through with this stinking movie this week. It's 2 hours long, starring Clint Eastwood and Chaz Sheen and Laura Flynn Boyle and Gomez from not Germany. It's called The Rookie. It's currently streaming on HBO Max from 1990. Sam, go.
We'll just mention the star-studded cast as we go along, because the most interesting thing about this movie is that it harnesses the full might of the Warner Brothers stunt department. They did not do any of this with miniatures.
Okay, all right. It blew everything up.
They crashed 2 fucking planes together. They closed freeways. They rolled over a car carrier. And they blew up a building with 36 mortars on 4 floors that, to the time, was the largest explosion allowed in the city limits of Los Angeles.
Okay. All the way up to the limit. Nice.
Yeah.
Wait, and the stunt guys were in, like, the car and everything?
No, that was composited.
No, it was not.
Oh, okay. Look composite.
They pulled the car through with a cable, and it had a detachable cable, but they did that. They shot a car, even though it was a pull cable, they shot a car through the window as the building was blowing up. They only had one chance to get it, and they got it. They had to use on the turnover of the car carrier, the only way to get it to not tumble was to have it attached by a cable to another semi that was 150 feet behind it that locked up the brakes and kept it from tumbling, so it would just slide.
Okay.
Like, I guess it was a record at the time, or maybe it still is, for the cast to stunt performer ratio, which I didn't know was a thing, because I guess Jackie Chan's movies, they're all just stuntman and actors, right, because I feel like some of those have more stunt performers in them, but whatever.
But they are Hong Kong. Maybe this is just American.
That just isn't, yeah, they don't keep good track, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. They just make
But
pictures.
I mean, that's just like the full weight of Warner Brothers' capabilities to do stunts was basically completely dedicated to this picture.
I like that,
which I find is amazing.
I like that on the car hauler that they had to do this thing because otherwise it would tumble, which means that at some point somebody knew you can't do it like that, it'll tumble on you. But how do you know that, Steve?
So the stunt coordinator was like, we can turn it over, but it's going to keep turning over. And Clint Eastwood's like, well, I want it to seem believable, like I would survive. So they had to come up with a way to get it to just turn and slide.
Right, but my point is like somebody has done that twice. Like, well, how do you know that? Because there was a thing that I killed 2 guys.
Last time we did this, it just kept rolling.
Yeah, don't do it that way. It doesn't. Yeah,
don't do it that way.
Losing guys working for me.
I've got a question.
Sure.
Sam, is this Clint Eastwood's first director?
No. He was doing it back in the 70s.
No, and it's not. Yeah,
Billy.
It's not even
Bronco Billy.
Bronco Billy. I mean, it was like he's been directing almost the whole time. He has his own corner of the Warner lot, and they basically just say, as long as you don't bomb anything, you can keep that corner lot that we weren't really ever using, I guess. So he just inhabits his own space on the Warner lot and makes movies that make money. This one didn't. It did. It wouldn't have without video. Like video, because you're instantly getting 20 million back. All of a sudden, it made 10 million, but it cost 30 and it only returned 21 in the theaters. Okay. Because it was up against Home Alone.
Rough weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, and
rough weekend.
No offense to the Home Alone, but if I was whoever's producing this and planning release dates, I'd be like, yeah, that's not going to be a problem for us. but it totally was.
It totally was a problem.
Why did they release it during Christmas time?
I don't know. It should have been a summer movie, really, but I don't know.
Summer blockbuster. I could see, maybe mid-fall, but not Christmas.
Maybe they were thinking.
Well, the summer blockbuster after this, when the year turns, is going to be Terminator 2, and I think everybody was really dodging that one. I think that was on the radar. I think everybody knew that Jimmy Cam spent $100 million, and people were about to see some shit. Because nobody had ever spent, this is $30 million, and it harnesses the full weight of a studio's stunt team.
Very expensive movie.
And Cam spent over 3 times that much around the same time, and it was going to come out that summer, so you dodged the fuck out of that shit.
Sure.
So
you cleared the blocks for T2.
Does Cam have his own studio lot?
He has his own fucking everything.
Has his own
Cam is completely independent.
He has his own.
He has a fucking submarine that went deeper than any other fucking
he
submarine.
He doesn't want to make a movie on the lot. He just goes under the sea.
He doesn't go into space because he thinks it's boring.
Okay.
Yeah, no, a little bit more power.
Eastwood, does he still have his corner lot? Do you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We just made Cry Macho or whatever. He makes one every year pretty much still. He's getting pretty old. He's got one coming out this year again.
Get off my lawn. Oh.
I also I figured there's got to be a turd period for him, but there isn't. There's just every once in a while.
Every morning,
no,
dude, there's a huge turd period for Clint Eastwood. No, every morning. I mean, it's bad.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, it's happening again. Oh, America's doing bad. Oh, God.
Yeah. Well, in terms of his films, it's just every once in a while he makes one that's about this good. And you're like, this is the same guy that made Mystic River?
Yeah.
This thing?
Yeah.
Which leads me to, who's writing this shit?
Who is writing this shit? It is bad.
Scott Spiegel, the co-writer of Evil Dead 2.
Okay, what are you doing, Scott? Sure, you already had a playbook to work from when you made Evil Dead 2, but, woof.
The real crime is whoever painted that car that color. They should have their ass removed.
It's a factory color, you stupid fucks.
Also, it's like Shane Black pooped, and that poop wrote that line. But there's another writer, Boaz Yakin, that is involved too, that may have spiced up the dialogue, say, in such ways. I'm not sure exactly how all that goes down, who gets credit for that line, but Scott Spiegel said he originally wrote it as a vehicle for Sean Connery, so you can pretty much give him first draft if he said that. Also, it was to be released in 1988 originally by Warner Brothers, and it wasn't even an Eastwood thing. It got shelved because of the Writers Guild of America strike, which is one of the things that Eastwood does, is he just finds stuff, and then, I found this script that got tossed. Let's go ahead and make it in our little corner lot. But originally, after, I guess, Spiegel writes it for Connery, nobody is interested in that. God knows when exactly that happened. In 88, Warner was going to make it with Matthew Modine and Gene Hackman. And it would have been directed by Craig R. Bailey, who directed such films as Action Jackson and Stone Cold. So
Classic.
That would have been a major turd.
TCM quality film filmography that guy's got.
Yeah, you don't put Hackman in as the character for this particular movie. It would have been shit.
You don't put Hackman.
Nobody would have believed that he would have been like a hard ass cop guy. He would have been like,
oh yeah.
So you've never seen the French Connection, Jackie?
Nobody
Jesus fucking
Gene
Christ!
Hackman is on.
no,
fucking Academy Award for it. Jesus Christ!
No, he would not. No.
Well, you should fucking watch that movie because it's really fucking good. It's probably the reason Dirty Harry doesn't get nominated for an Academy Award.
What's his tough guy name? Bluto?
Popeye
Doyle, that's right. Popeye Doyle.
Yeah.
Toughest cop in the city, Jackie.
Well, not in this movie.
Well, no. This Nick, whatever the hell his name is, Lieutenant Pavlovsky, he's a bad cop.
And he's little billed in the next year, and because Eastwood's next movie after this is Unforgiven.
Okay. Oscar-winning movie.
So you're like, Gene Hackman can't play a tough guy. Watch fucking Unforgiven again. Gene Hackman can do whatever the fuck he wants.
He can do whatever the fuck he wants, Jackie.
All right, fine. I'll watch it.
Including retire about 20 years before I wanted him to retire. That's Hackman.
Yeah.
Leave him wanting more. All I can think about with Gene Hackman is
Lex Luthor,
Superman. Yeah, Lex Luthor, Superman, and so I'm like, no, I don't think he could do it.
He's the best Lex Luthor that's ever been on film.
That is true.
It's not saying much.
That is why I'm like, he nailed the Superman. You know,
John Cryer would have been better Lex Luthor than everybody, all of the other Lex Luthors, even if he was still doing the oh no,
oh no. Yeah, that's pretty much what I got on this. It's the super interesting stuff. I mean, there's like Clint Eastwood history, Raul Julia history, Sonia Braga, the actress that's in this. This is kind of interesting.
Never seen her before.
I'm not super sure about this, but it seems like she had a mastectomy and did a nude role after having that. So that's pretty brave shit right there.
That is brave shit.
That's awesome.
Yeah, okay.
Also, did he write his own sex scene into this? Like, he wanted this to happen?
Yeah, that's weird, dude. I don't like it when the director writes
We got to save that for when it happens, I think. If you're curious as to what happened to Stacy, a.k.a. Laura Flynn Boyle, apparently she made a public appearance and wasn't looking super hot, and the whole internet pretty much told her she looked like hammered shit or something like that.
Skinny.
So she has no phone, no computer, no nothing. She won't do roles anymore, and she won't read news because it hurt her feelings so fucking bad.
Was. Everybody was like on the anorexia thing with her, accused her. Like she was the target of anorexia is bad, and like People Magazine getting all up in people's shit, and like she was a big part of that.
Yeah, but if you look at her, she's been thin her entire career.
Oh, yeah.
She might just be one of those ladies that's just naturally thin.
Callista Flockhart was, I think, another.
She's
so skinny.
She's naturally thin too.
Which, I mean, whatever. I'm not. It
doesn't bother Callista Flockhart because she's married to Harrison Ford, and if she's married to Harrison Ford, she smokes enough reefer to burn down a village.
You can eat as much or as little of whatever you want. I don't care.
I don't care. Also, where are you? I've smoked so much reefer, I can't see you. It's smoky. I think I'm standing in the pantry.
Am I flying right now? Get off my plane. Okay. All right.
I just want to say, though, that as far as like shaming people for their personal appearance online, it's fine if you think that somebody doesn't look very good when they come back. But, you got to remember that when people age, everything fucking falls apart. Your skin sags, your balls drop. Like, I don't know. How much of your guys' balls dropped? Like a lot?
It's not my balls, it's my butthole. My butthole actually fell out of my ass.
My balls have dropped to the point that someone could wear them as a cape.
Yeah, I've got, he's got dangly balls, I've got dangly butthole. It's a thing. I want to point out that Chaz has worked 2 episodes with Twin Peaks royalty, Sherilyn Fenn and Laura Flynn Boyle. Did he ever do a movie with Madchen Amik? That's the question.
I don't know.
What's Laura Palmer's name? The actress? Can't remember her either.
No, I don't remember her either.
Allison Hotface. I don't know. He might have worked with her too. We should look into those because anytime he teams up with the Twin Peakser, it's an episode. Might be good.
Yeah. I can't think of Charlie Sheen now. My problem with him is that the 2000 teens fucking area of effect implosion that he became is just, there's nothing else other than that. Like when I think of that, I think of #winning and the spiral into getting AIDS. And you're just like, wow, what a fucking train wreck that guy is.
Yeah, but man, that Topper Harley sure was cool.
Topper Harley's awesome.
Okay, let's get into it. We're going to skip through a lot of this because there is so much just blah stuff. But basically, we're introduced to David Ackerman. He's a tough cop. He's been on the force for 2 years, wants to make detective, but he killed his brother. And so he's got some guilt about it. But he didn't kill his brother. His brother jumped off of a freaking building and couldn't make the jump, like parkour. And help me. And he panicked. He froze, and he watched his brother turn into a gun and smash against the ground.
Yeah, but you know, he was also egging him on to jump. So he should have some kind of guilt.
Yeah,
like, come on, Tommy, jump, you little pussy.
I don't want
to jump across the building.
No, it's too far.
No, you're just a little pussy. Pussy, you smell like fish, pussy.
Oh, wow.
Fucking jump,
I do
pussy.
smell like fish.
Get your slimy ass over here, pussy.
Then he was a flying fish for a second, and he didn't make it. Just a grease spot along the building, like Wile E. Coyote.
And then Charlie Sheen, like when they flash back to this, I'm sorry, but like the look on this kid's face as he's watching his brother like slowly slip down the side of the building is, finally, I'm the only child.
Yeah, Christmas is gonna rule.
Yep.
Think of all the gifts. Yeah. Finally getting my wish. Thank you, Genie.
But he wakes up from his nightmares, flashback, and oh God, what a freaking nightmare! And then he looks over, and he's sleeping next to Stacy, and that's when the real nightmare begins.
I think she's out of his league.
Well,
she's
Laura
like,
Flynn Boyle is, but she's a
"That's
little
okay."
Stacy in this movie.
I'm gonna say that
she's-
I didn't realize that was Laura Flynn Boyle until they go to the parents' house for like the birthday party scene. So like both of the bedroom scenes where she's trying to comfort him and talk to him, I'm like, who the fuck is that?
Right? Nice.
Like, I don't know whether the lighting was really bad and I just couldn't tell who it was or what, but
her name is in the credits, like right up front, but okay.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm sorry about your brother, but I know how much you like presents from the Christmas, so I brought you a gun rack.
I was going to do it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to do it.
It's all right. It's all right. What am I going to do with the gun rack?
And
It's
why do you
so
have a
great.
picture of you and your brother right next to your bed?
Sword
Oh, I
fighting.
didn't notice that one.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that one.
That's
Tasteful.
dun dun dun.
All right. So elsewhere, there is a car hauler getting filled up with Gone in 60 Seconds cars. There's a 365 Daytona convertible, or a Spider, I guess it would be. That one's worth $2 million. Then there's they pull up in a Porsche 928. That one's worth about $20K. So a little disparaging margin here. And then some guy like these criminal masterminds. They do the dumbest shit. Like, we don't see how they get the 365 Daytona Spider, but when the guy gets the 928, he uses what are those called? A Billy Jack, Slim Jim? Yeah, Slim Jim. Snap him to one. And he opens up the door and he just starts the car. The keys were in it and he drives away.
Yep.
Like, nice. Then the next guy who gets the Jag, the XJ6, he just, oh, hey, don't mind me. I'm just pretending to be a valet, and drives off in it. Like, this is not Rains Baines or whatever Nick Cage's name is.
Okay. I will say, though, that I did watch the Bling Ring documentary.
The Bling
right, about the
Ring. No, don't say right to us. We don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so it was about this group of teenagers who went around really ritzy neighborhoods in California, like Beverly Hills and where all the Hollywood stars live, right? And they would just do drive-bys and they'd pull, as they drove by, each car's door to see if it was open.
Okay.
And a lot of these brand new cars that they ended up stealing were brand new. They had like the temporary plates on them, right? And the keys would be in the fucking car because they were like, well, we're in the safest area of California. We don't need to lock our fucking cars or take our keys in. And they stole like really expensive cars. So it's kind of believable that somebody'd be like,
but
fuck
he
it.
Slim Jimmed his way into the car, Jackie, implying that the door was locked, but the keys were in it.
The guy's actually on the payphone being like, honey, I locked my keys in my car again. And then it gets stolen.
Oh.
He's like, oh, shit.
yep, that's what happened.
That's what you get for buying a Porsche 928, you son of a bitch. I'm
Yeah.
divorcing you and moving in with David, who has an actual 911.
Yeah.
Because you
Even
are
a
just
944 is sexy by comparison.
yeah, you're just a sad sack of shit, and I can't be seen in that car.
David's penis is small too, though, so. Because you're both Porsche owners. You small penis. I'd own a Porsche. Okay. So they all pull up to the car hauler and they get on, and right as they're getting shit on, no. David or Nick Clint Eastwood and his soon-to-be dead partner, obviously. As I told Jackie, the movie is called The Rookie. That guy is definitely not a rookie. He ain't making it.
Dude, that guy should have retired 30 years ago.
Yeah. Dead meat Steve. And he is like, let's follow this Jag because we're on to these guys. But then they get blocked by a 300 SL Gullwing. And they're like, look at that. Wow. Hubba. Because it's this babe. And I look inside the car and I'm like, that is a middle-aged woman.
They're both like 60, so she's hot as fuck to them.
If they're 60, they should still be like, dude, that car is amazing. Who cares about the bimbo inside? It's a 300 SL Gullwing.
She wasn't very pretty.
She's not.
She's pretty hot.
No.
I don't care.
No. You get Christy Brinkley driving that car, then we got something to talk about, Buster.
Yeah, Christy
It's Laura
Brinkley
Flynn Boyle
that car,
crashing a bike
like...
into a car. I mean, I think Laura Flynn Boyle's hot, so...
Okay. She crashed a bike into you. You'd be like, can I...
Watch out, Laura Flynn Boyle. Sam's got a bike and he's looking out for you.
As long as she's not on the bike, she's going to be fine.
I'll take that gun rack, ma'am.
I do have enough guns to necessitate said rack.
Speaking of racks. Then you do the titty juggle that Terry Crews does. Bing, bing, bing. You don't make her, like, point at her rack. You point at yours. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so they still pull up to the trailer. I don't know how they got there, but they didn't get lost. No backup. And Clint Eastwood's like, hey, we've been following these guys for like 3 years now. We can wait another 4 seconds. Okay, go.
Yeah.
No, he says we can wait a couple more minutes, and then he just fucking goes.
Then he just goes. Hold on, let's do this the right way. By going right now.
We're not going to call for backup. We're not going to tell anybody what we're doing. We're just going to bust these 4 guys in a semi.
I'm just going to skid steer this freaking Lincoln in sideways and be like, drop them, busters.
Yeah. And they're like, how'd you find us? And he's like, well, everybody else that does this just boosts the car, takes it straight to the chop shop and starts chopping it then, not loading it onto a fucking car carrier and driving it through the middle of fucking town.
So where are you guys headed? Chicago? Why do you need a car hauler? Just drive it to the shop, you idiots. Well, it saves on gas.
Does it?
Yeah, we don't have to do the oil changes. Have you ever done an oil change on a 360 Daytona Spider, Sam? You want to not drive it. But it's like 10 minutes away. Yeah, just let us do our criming. You don't know.
Yeah.
So...
Well, the Santa Claus Tooth Fairy business, that was dumb as shit.
All the writing is so garbage.
And Eastwood is delivering them.
Sam.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Eastwood is delivering them poorly.
Oh, yeah, real bad. Jackie cracked up
he's
a
just
couple
standing
times.
there. I'm the Tooth Fairy. He looks like hammered shit in this.
He's always looked like hammered shit, to tell you the truth. He's not a good-looking guy. He's never been a good-looking guy. That's not his shtick, right?
He's just big, yeah.
Yeah, and you think about, go back to Fistful of Dollars, and, you know, he's got the thing in his mouth, and he's just a tough guy. He's not a good-looking guy. He's a tough guy.
Yeah, I think that Clint Eastwood, no matter what his age is, his job is to be intimidating.
Yeah, be a tough
guy. Yeah, and tough. I mean, so, like, I think he kind of fit this role perfectly in the way that he presented himself on screen, because he's supposed to be this, I don't give a shit, I'm in it to catch criminals. And, you know, like, even down to his haircut, like, it was okay enough to pass, right, for respectable, but a little too long. And, you know, he wore shitty clothes, right, civilian clothes. And I just think that he really nailed this character down. Like, yeah, this guy is I don't give a fuck. When I get a chance, I'll get a haircut. And, yeah, I've been wearing this shirt now for 3 fucking days. And I kind of don't care.
So here's how
I'm in it for the job.
Here's how this all goes down in Jackie's mind when she's writing this script. Pavlovsky comes in to work one day. The Sarge is, oh, you better watch out for the Sarge. He's mad as hell. Pavlovsky, get your ass in here. All right, I'll go fucking deal with this guy. And he walks in. And he's like, I need your gun and your badge. Your hair is slightly longer than normal. Now get out of here.
Leave it in the regs.
That's right. And my shirt's untucked too, fucker.
Oh, now you're suspended. Jackie's. That's Jackie's, the rookie.
And I have a members only jacket on.
He does have a members only jacket on. It's pretty sweet.
Yep.
Okay, so
It is sweet.
Let's do this movie thing. So he's like, all right, drop them, busters. And they're like, no, we don't have anything to drop. Who the hell are you? We're hauling cars. He's like, oh, you're not? Bam! That one's got a hole in it.
You're like, what are you doing?
That's
Shooting
not their
up the
car.
inventory.
That's somebody else's car, Nick. Yeah, what do you
Don't
think?
shoot out the tire of the semi truck or anything, right? Like just shoot some rando's car.
Yeah, you got guns now? No, we still don't have guns. All right. Well, is there anybody in the cab? No. So his partner goes up there and checks. Oh, and earlier we saw that it was Gomez from Addams Family. And
Did you know that Raul Julia was 6'2"?
no, that's a big guy.
Yeah, it's probably why, because moviegoers and critics alike were stunned by the casting decision of Raul Julia as the German. Probably just because he can stand next to Eastwood.
His name is literally Raul Julia.
Julia.
Yeah.
Not exactly Bjorn German last name. Struggling.
I'm just going to admit, like, until
Dietrich.
Yeah, I'm just going to admit, like, towards the very end there, I had no idea what nationality he was.
Until they call him a kraut.
Super racist. Yeah, he's super racist throughout the whole movie, right? He's calling us spics.
Yeah, he's like, you beaners. And I'm like, wait, what?
The wops.
Oh, yeah, we got to get rid of the wops. And I'm like, wait, what? If you're not a beaner, then you're German?
Yeah, at one point, I totally thought, okay, he must be Italian because he keeps saying ciao, and they had spaghetti at the fancy country club. And so I'm like, okay, they're telling me this guy is Italian because of the spaghetti and the ciao. But then he's like, those dirty spics. I'm like, or no, those dirty wops. And I'm like, what? Aren't you Italian? What the fuck is going on here?
Right. Fun time when I was in Roma. I had some spaghetti and I thought it was wonderful. We should bring it back to Germany.
He completely forgot his accent in at least two scenes.
Because he's not qualified to be a German man. His name is Raul. Okay, we got to move on.
Okay, I'm just
They
going to say
did a worse job casting him one time as M. Bison, so.
Oh my God. I'm just going to add to this one last thing, is that once Eastwood calls him a kraut, and then he has his German accent, and then I'm like,
that's
so
right.
He forgot for the first 3 quarters of the movie.
I forgot to pass this out for a second. All right, so Nick's partner is like, I got to go check the cab. It's empty. And then Gomez comes out of fucking nowhere and shoots him in the back. And he's like, hey, Buster, now you're dead. And I'm like, wait, why didn't you just hang out? Like, they're going to arrest these guys. You get in the truck and you fucking drive off. Why did you shoot that
Or just drive
cop?
off right then when they're out of the car. I mean, you're not going to get away. You've got a car hauler, and you're driving through the middle of town. Your plan is bad.
It's a bad plan. But now you've killed a cop on top of it, and you're driving away with the ramps down. They'll never spot us. You're leaving a trail of sparks on the 405, dude.
And you wonder why California's always on fire.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
Bad trailering. OSHA violations everywhere. Okay, so Nick runs up and he's like, "Oh no, my partner!" But he it's so bad. It's hilariously
so bad. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, guys.
Oh no.
I spilled my coffee. Oh no.
Yeah, that's how he.
Oh God.
These French fries are hot. Oh no. I burned my tongue.
Yeah, he's like, no, oh no, oh no, oh.
And then he takes his badge. Like it's a fucking dog tag.
Yeah. And it's almost
just
like
leave
he's
his
not.
body there.
He doesn't call for backup, like, officer down! He just
Nobody
gets in the
calls.
car and drives off.
Yeah.
Thunk, thunk on the way out. Whoa, oops.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, man, I'm in a hurry. Sorry about that.
Move your dead body, Powell.
And he never calls for backup. He is commandoing this chase scene on the freaking 405 through downtown, and I think the 405 road's through downtown. Either way, he's driving through.
It's the 110.
The 110. Yeah.
It's the 110. And it said that on the sign. Right. And that might have just been a B-shot sign because it didn't say they actually shot this on the 110. They said they used the 86, and the city was in San Jose with the Bronco later.
Okay.
So did anybody notice, though, that when he's in his original police car, he's got a siren, right? But he's also got, turn on your red light, in the middle of a young
I don't know what you're talking about.
Street.
No, I didn't.
So, no, he just has a red light. It's not moving. It's not spinning.
Oh, yeah.
It's just this red light.
Yeah, he's got a red safety light, a construction light.
Yeah, that's weird.
What's happening is that you can't really see the light doing its job because there's a box of fucking donuts in front of it.
Fair enough.
There's always a box of fucking donuts. In like almost every scene, there's a box of fucking donuts.
So people are dying, right? Like cars are getting ran over, smashed into, and he's like, ugh. He's shooting bullets like over minivans' windows, and they're firing back, and he's like, ugh, I'm gonna get you, kid. Oh, sorry, kid, I shot you in the face. Sorry about that.
There's cars, the camper runs into a school. I mean, there's carnage behind this everywhere.
I saw nuns flying up in the air.
Yeah. He at one point decides to like get next to the semi and then just start crashing into the barrier on his own
car. And later,
and he's like, "This isn't working." You're like, "No shit, that's not working. What was your plan?"
The truck is not smashing his car into the guardrail. He alone is smashing the car into the guardrail.
And Raul Julia's just looking at him like, "What are you doing down there, buddy?"
And then later,
he's like, fuck you, barrier."
We find out that he's a race car driver, and I'm like, not a good one.
There's a reason he only did the local circuit.
Once.
Because after he killed a couple of guys, they were like, look, you're out, man. You can't ride the barrier. It's costing us way too much money every year.
So then Raul Gomez signals the guys to start dropping cars at him. Like the load. They shot a cop to keep the load, and he's like, dump that load. What?
And the load is worth $2 million.
Well, into the
apparently
365.
That's what the guy says.
Oh, okay.
It cost me $2 million.
No, I thought that was the bank heist. Anyways, later. Yeah.
No, he's gonna be like, get a 928. So if we have to dump one on a cop, we have one that's not worth shit.
Couldn't find a 924, huh? That's too bad. It's college girl card, the 924. You can get into those for about 16. 928, it's, a little bit more.
A little bit more, but at this time, that's a new car, and it's one of the mid-level options.
Yeah, a 928 in 1990 would have been about 35. So in today's money, that'd probably be about 110, I think, somewhere around there, 100 even.
Really?
Yeah.
928s were that much?
Dude, that thing's a powerhouse. There's like
I think that you look dumb.
There's like it's a Dodge Daytona, but a Porsche. There's like
I can't afford a new car these days. They are all too expensive, including Kias.
Great. Let me wow you with some of the stats of the 928, Sam. Hirschpers, about 230 Varoom.
Is that like the limit that they could ship over at the time?
No, it's just that's how cars were back then. 0 to 60 time, 6.9 seconds.
That's actually pretty quick.
The new Prius is almost that fast, Sam. The new Prius. No, cars weren't fast at this point.
No, they weren't.
So.
Yeah, but the Prius?
Yeah. 7 point.
Because the first Prius did 0 to 60 in
42
like
seconds.
10 minutes.
Yeah. No, the new one's 7.5. So.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And it gets 65 miles to the gallon.
Jesus.
I can't afford one. But, yeah. Okay, so people are dying everywhere. There's bullets flying. There's cars now flopping all over the freeway. And he's like, well, thanks for clearing out your inventory. Now you made room for me to drive up on there and take you guys down from the inside. And they're like, oh, well, now that you're here, we'll just disconnect the entire trailer. Oh, shit.
This is a series of bad plans attacking a bad plan.
He's bad at it. They're bad at it. That's why there's bodies just all over the 110.
And then we get his crack at the action comedy, because after the thing finally comes to rest and he gets out, he's like, anybody got a light? And then he falls over like, wah, wah, wah.
Where he is immediately stabbed by several pieces of glass, causing internal bleeding.
Right.
Yeah.
Actually, he landed comfortably, Jackie, on top of the other bodies that were already littered all over the freeway from this chase.
True.
Oh, squishy. All right. It's a good thing we're in California, because, there's some flotation devices that I can... Okay, I was talking about boobs. It's, cause,
the fake ones?
Because they're big and fake in L.A. It's a colossal fuck up, but these guys drive off, and they're like, yeah, got him. High fives. Dude, you guys just blew your entire... Like, the whole operation is done. Idiots. And you lost your own trailer. Trailers are expensive.
That's a really expensive fucking trailer. It's probably rented.
Oh, I'm not going to get my deposit back, am I? We might not be good at this. He lost money on car thieving. Who loses money on car thieving? We do.
Well, it gets worse because he goes back to where we get is... Yeah, he goes back to the office at this point, the next morning. And he goes into the lieutenant's office, and instead of being fired or reprimanded or anything, they're just like business as usual, Nick Polovsky. I'm like, what? You're not going to... He just fucked up the whole fucking town.
Done. Fired. You're done.
Well, apparently he's been out on some medical leave.
Oh?
Because his gash in his head looks a little bit better. And, they allude to the fact that he's been gone for a while, and they're like, "We're sorry to hear about your partner."
I think it's the next day, because later he gets cut in the head and he doesn't bleed, Jackie. So he spends the night in the hospital. They're like, concussion protocol. No, this guy's too tough. His brain is made out of titanium, not his skull, his actual brain. So
he's a Terminator.
Yeah, he's a tough guy. He's a real tough guy. He's out the next day. No firing, nothing. But Homicide is taking over the case. He's like, oh, shit. Also, who's this guy? Oh, see yourself out, Buster.
So, I'm going to burn a question right now. What department is he in?
Larceny?
Automotive burglary.
Automotive burglary. That's what the sign is when you walk into the cop shop and say, I'd like to speak to somebody about somebody stole my car. Automotive burglary department, floor 3. No, Jackie, it's larceny. It's all, that's what it is in a
they say that it's something automotive at the very beginning of the movie with Charlie Sheen.
Stupid, but in a cop shop, the teams that work on stolen vehicles is larceny.
What does larceny mean,
theft!
Justin?
Theft!
Okay, just checking
Theft
to see if you knew.
Of significant items. Less than larcening is called pilfering, and they don't have a department for that, Jackie.
Not since the Vikings.
That's pillaging!
The Vikings had a pilfering department?
She's telling me about words and she's mixing up pilfering with pillaging? Fuck! They both begin with P and end in ing. They're the same thing. Christ.
I don't want to brag, but
the pillaging Vikings come through and they fuck everything up, and you're like, oh god, that was awful. But then the pilfering Vikings come in afterwards. You're like, Jesus, this is adding insult to injury.
That guy stole my bowl.
Exactly, Sam.
My bowl.
He took one fork. Now I only have 3.
Or my wife is raped and dead by the pillagers, but these pilfers.
And now I've only got 3 forks.
3 forks. How can it get worse?
Oh my god, they took 2 spoons.
Odin, why have you forsaken me? Wait, I'm not a Viking. Never mind. God, why haven't you forsaken me? Oh my Jesus, Jackie. You're one of a kind. All right. So in comes Charlie Sheen. He's Ackerman. And he's like, hey, this is your new partner. And they do this whole bit. And I don't fucking care about it because it sucks. And
well, you should care about it because it repeats.
Yeah, which makes it suck more.
Even more.
So they're out sitting in his Blazer, And all of a sudden, they're like just sitting there, staring off into nothing. And he's like, "Ugh!" Short circuits and starts driving like a fucking maniac for no reason.
Turns the lights on.
He turns the lights on. And all they do is drive to a country club.
For lunch.
For lunch.
This guy should be fired.
Should probably be in jail, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but
Lunch is great, though, because the first thing he does is, well, he flashes a badge to get in or whatever, and then he goes over to Raul Julia's table, and he steals one of the beers and then stares him down. It was about to get served to him. He's like, I'll take that. And then he drinks. He's like, this is German horse piss beer. Ugh, blah. And then he fucking goes and sits down. He's like, I don't know what to order. So fucking weird.
Meanwhile, the waiter, instead of wasting said beer, just gives it to another person at the table.
yes, the beer is still delivered after having been stolen and pilfered. A tiny portion of beer was pilfered. So they get lunch. That's all they're there for.
They don't. They are about to order, and he's like, oh, fucking never mind this. And then he goes back over there, and he's like, this is your drink, and he puts his fucking cigar in it. And then he makes, and then they leave.
You know, he clunks the badge down on the table. I think this belongs to you. Actually, no, it belongs to the widow of your partner.
Yeah.
Fucking bastard.
She doesn't want it. It's got the bullet hole from when he died in it.
Yeah, well, you patch that down for generations, and it'll be a cool story. Wouldn't you like to have Wyatt Earp's badge after he was shot in the chest?
Wyatt Earp didn't get shot.
You're a dick.
Buddy Holiday? He got shot in the chest, right?
I don't know.
Buddy Holiday's not a guy.
You mean Doc
Buddy Holiday isn't, yeah.
Not Buddy. Buddy Holiday was like, boo up.
That's
boo, boo, boo,
Buddy
boo
Holly,
up.
Jackie. So I'm glad you're explaining
See?
And no,
Everybody's
my
fucked
own
up
joke.
today.
No, I purposely made. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so
that was Hanson.
Jeff Hansen. He was the sheriff in Dodge City, wasn't he? Jeff Hansen. Little light on his feet. The locals didn't like him so much. He was always prancing about. Let's form
all
a
of his-
posse.
Got too many doo-wops over there. Can't have a posse with that many doo-wops.
Okay. So on this posse, we're actually going to go try to find some crime? No! Go into my
We're
place.
just going to synchronize dance.
Cabaret. Okay. So they just freaking leave with the badge. They go to this chop shop and they start talking shit about this Lotus, the freaking Lotus that's painted lime green, because that was a factory color. Ooh, you ever painted a masterpiece like this should have his ass removed. You mean the guy that made the car? This masterpiece? It's all one thing, you ignorant bastard. You don't.
He likes pistachio pudding.
It's a factory color, Jackie. That was one of their most popular. There's red, yellow, lime green. Those are the Lotus Esprit's colors.
You could special order white, couldn't you?
Yeah, no, there was a white. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Anyways.
Yeah, we forgot to mention something that's very important to how stupid this movie is when they're talking about Strom's character, Raul Julia, and how he's off the case or whatever. He's like, he was former CIA, and then he's turned into a drug running pilot where he was flying in all these drugs and making all this, and he's downgraded himself to stealing fucking cars?
Right.
What?
See, here's the thing. There was this whole big thing. It was just like Coke. There's so many myths about it. There's not very much money in boosting cars because you can't boost the ones that are expensive because you're immediately going to be pulled over because, hey, Jeff, the top attorney in town's frickin' Ferrari 458 Italia got stolen. It's bright red. It looks like a Ferrari, and it's got stripes down the middle of the Italian flag. Well, however are we going to find it? Oh, there it is. It's driving by right now.
What do you do with them?
Yeah, and so there's no used market. You can't be like, oh, I thank you, Enzo, for selling me, a LaFerrari. I'll just do the oil changes down at Jiffy Lube, and if there's a bad head gasket, or if I smash my fender into it, I'll just go down to Steve, the local wrench. No, you go back to the factory. That's the only place you can get a Ferrari service, because they have special tools that you can't take the car apart with. It's not based off a screwdriver. You can't do it. So there's no market for high-end stolen parts. There's none at all.
Isn't like one of the most common reasons to actually steal a car is to go do a more significant crime and then just ditch the car?
Yes, or to be a teenager and go spin donuts in the high school parking lot in a stolen car. Those are the only two things you can do. Drive it into a fucking gun store, get the guns so that you don't have, those guns are untracked so you can actually do bad crimes, but that's it. And usually you steal Hyundais and Kias because they're easy, but back in the day, the most popular stolen car of all time was just a 4-door Civic. The boring. There's no money in it. It's so stupid. But fucking 90s tell us, blah, blah. Okay, so anyways. Later, they go to this biker bar, and they get Nick's got an informant there, and he's like, hey, you're going to start telling me good stuff. And the informant's like, well, you got to pay up for that. He's like, well, here's a wad of heroin that's worth about $10,000. And the CI's like, oh, cool, I love $10,000 worth of heroin, cop. Like, you just have a huge bag of heroin just about.
I don't know. It looked like coke.
Whatever. It's way too much drugs for a CI to be given.
The first, because all the lot guys, the day players, all of them are in this movie. That's Paul Ben Victor that's there. I mean, there's so many recognizable faces in this movie, and there's so many characters in this movie that I was like, there was a dwarfing amount of stuntmen to the people in the movie, because that's crazy.
Yeah, right. Meanwhile, as Nick is giving illegal drugs to his criminal informant, who is just going to overdose and die with these, David's out getting his fucking ribs cracked in by the entire bar.
What did he do exactly
his badge
here?
Stolen.
Yeah, his badge was stolen. He went after the guy who stole his badge.
Why did the fight start?
Because he's like, hey, that's my badge.
So they're picking on him, and then he's like, give that back. And they're like, no, we're just going to kick the living shit out of you.
Yeah, because you can't pay the $2 now for your beer. We got to vigilante justice you.
I think they're just being mean. Later,
they're just being...
They gave him a swirly, and then they broke his frickin' fibia. You're going to be eating out of a straw for a week, Buster. Wait, week?
Yeah.
Not a week.
And then Eastwood comes out and fires off a round and scares everybody, and then says, anybody that doesn't have insurance for their automobile is under arrest. And they all think it's hilarious. And I'm like, that's a terrible fucking joke.
It is. And then the CI runs out, and he's like, hey, this is fake drugs. And they're like, yeah, no shit. So we came here for absolutely nothing other than that guy get his badge stolen and his ass kicked. That's all we accomplished here.
Yeah, because he didn't get any intel.
No, he said, give me better info. Okay, you got to pay up. All right, here's your drugs. Okay, I'll go try to get the good intel now. You're an all right guy.
Well, he had to have told him about Morales at this point, right? Because isn't the next scene? Morales is the guy in the white Beamer who's played by another day player, Tony Plana.
That
gets craned up in the car.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, maybe. Yeah, so I guess they got some info. But then what does that guy tell him? Well,
he doesn't tell him anything.
No, he does. He tells him where the next
gigs I work for you now.
Because they go on a hot streak of busting these takedowns, these car heists, I guess, in mass.
Oh, yeah.
And chop shops, because Gomez has got them all over the place.
And at one point, they're like, why do you keep calling the news to report on these things? He's like, well, because homicide and robbery, they get all the glory. So it's about time that we did, too. And fuck shit. this guy is fuck you, dude.
Back to you in the studio, Dan.
Yeah, that was the whole interview. I mean, I'm paraphrasing, but it was pretty much the whole interview.
This was actually funny because that's the only time I laughed at one of the actual jokes versus one of the terrible things that was happening on screen, which I laughed at a lot. Where she's like, "Could you tell us a little bit what happened today?" "Yeah, some fucko just got real fucked up, and I'm fucking excited about it." And they're like, "News."
Well,
meanwhile, they show Charlie Sheen in the background, like. He's all beat
wandering
up and
around.
shitty looking, and he's like, I'm taking notes.
I was told to be prepared. For what? I don't know.
For the death of the king.
What?
Why? Is he sick?
Huh?
No. We're gonna kill him.
What?
What?
Be prepared. do.
Okay.
Nobody's watched The Lion King recently?
So
never mind.
They go back to Nick's house, and he's got a buttload of classic bikes that are worth like $45,000 at the minimum on each, and a bunch of classic cars that are worth like 60, 70 each. This guy is on the dole.
He's a dirty cop.
He's a dirty cop.
He knows every criminal, and he's making like way bigger fish help him fry the small fish.
Yeah. No, there's no way this guy's not on the take. He can't go on the cop salary. Hell no. He's like fucking Bear Jackson. He's got too many nice stuff.
And then the Harley's new, though.
No, I thought the Harley was old. I thought he said it was a 45.
The Harley was a 90s Harley because after whatever's wrong with it that requires Charlie Sheen flipping a couple of switches and now it works again,
switches were wrong,
he fires it up and it has that very arid purr that screams, "I'm a 90s Harley," because my dad has a 90s Harley and it sounds just like that.
Yeah. Can you repair it by reaching into the motor and flicking switches? I assume that's authentic.
No.
That wasn't real?
Well, later, Charlie's own bike won't start and he doesn't try that.
He just kicks it over. Because he's
fucking
so
Honda.
bad. He's like, this is a piece of shit, Suzuki. I deserve better. Just like Clint Eastwood. Polanski.
So he goes to a party at his parents' house and, oh, hey, Tom Skerritt, why are you even in this movie? Oh, yeah, because not enough people hire me. You have to do some stupid shit every now and then.
He was great.
Tom Skerritt's always great. Except for this role sucked and it's completely unnecessary. Has nothing to do with anything other than saying, "Oh, Charlie Sheen's dad, his history, and dad he's a rich boy." But he loves copping so much. That's the only thing you get. He could be a rich boy, but he loves copping.
Kind of, I guess.
Here's some money to protect my son. So what he's basically saying is, here's $300.
What?
And I expect you to jump in front of a bullet for my son.
Nick, the cop.
And then Plowski's like, "You want a guarantee? Buy a toaster." Did toasters come with guarantees? Because that's like the crappiest thing you can buy, and they break all the fucking time.
We have a really nice toaster.
Does it have a guarantee?
And yes, it does have a warranty.
Okay, so if we ever need to replace our toaster, we're gonna put it in a box, find out where the shipping information is, put an RFP in there. No, not an RFP. What's that? What are those called? RFQs. It's when you return something and you have to describe. We're going to take pictures and document the problem with it, and then put it in a box and take it to the UPS. And then in 6 to 7 weeks, we'll get a replacement toaster.
You just put a notebook in there with a bunch of untoasted pictures of untoasted bread. And it's like written in Sharpie with an arrow, "Not toasted."
Still bread, not toast. I believe I purchased a toaster, not a continue to be breader. What kind of monkey business are you running at your factory? I demand justice. Okay.
I was guaranteed that this bread would become toast.
Toast and justice. Those are the only two things I need right now. Okay. All right. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah, the money.
Talking about the fancy dinner party.
Yeah, the money. And so he's like, I don't want your money. And he shoves it into David's shirt. He's like, your dad's a fucking prick, and I'm just a cop. And then David's like, my bike doesn't start. This money's bullshit. He throws it on the ground, and we see it. And it's like, if it's $100 bills, it's like $500 to protect his son. Wow, big payoff.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll take a bullet for that guy for sure.
But then he goes back and he's like, yeah, I'll pick this up.
Yeah, he fucking picks it because he's goddamn on the take, Sam.
He needs cigars and whiskey or whatever the hell he's drinking.
Classic motorcycles.
Yeah, he's not going to get that on a cop salary.
No.
Also, Charlie Sheen's mom in the movie must have had him when she was 10.
Right? No shit, huh?
She's not old enough to be Charlie Sheen's mom.
She could be like a stepmom, where his original mom had an accident.
Not German enough.
And then it was like, you're over, like, what's the Leonardo DiCaprio thing? Once you hit 25, you're out.
Yeah.
So his dad was like, well, the first one got pregnant, so I'm going to wait till she turns 25. I'm
Second one
kick
fell
her
into
ass
the
out
swamp.
and get another one. Yeah. He's too young to know any different. Yeah, that's your mom.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so meanwhile, at Gomez's place, the BMW guy, whatever his name is, he sneaks in, he breaks in, he's like, you know, I know that you're a rat and I'm gonna kill you. Why did you break into my house? You just made this really easy for me.
Because he put the bug in.
Oh, he was planning. Oh, I didn't. Okay, I missed that.
He bugged the couch.
Okay. All right.
Which is why later our heroes will have a stakeout in a large black blazer on the side of the hill, clearly in sight from what they're staking out.
Right. But he's not like, oh, what are you doing here, Devin? So he's like, okay, you're good. You're here. I'm glad. I'll not question why you're in my house smoking cigarettes in the middle of the night.
Well, the guy
die.
says, I was practicing breaking in.
To my house? You were practicing breaking into my house. That's,
I gotta keep my skill set sharp.
To steal my stuff. I was already going to kill you.
Stuff. I was gonna go rob your neighbor, but, you know, I had to make sure that my break-in kit still worked.
I have a key code that is specific to me. It's not shared by my neighbor, so you are practicing working on breaking into only my house. It's a very specific security system. Yeah. And I have a gate, and there's actually security guards with guns out front, which my neighbor does not have because I'm into crime.
He doesn't have any of that. He doesn't even lock the doors because he doesn't need it. He's got karate girlfriend. She
kicks him in the face. And I think shoots him in the head on his rug.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to do this here?
So they were a little late to the stakeout to witness the murder that would have really put this whole thing on ice.
Pile of blood that's still sitting there, though. You think that they could have spotted that somehow.
You know, they sent it to the dry cleaner. Obviously, they have a connection, as we will know later.
Yeah.
The rug got cleaned.
Okay. The dry cleaning and rug cleaning is not the same, I hope you know, Jackie.
Well,
shirts.
you can take a rug to a dry cleaner.
I would not. If I was a rich crime guy, I would take it to a rug cleaner.
Well, I
just take mine to the car wash.
Oh my God, I'm like, burn it. And Sam's like, car wash.
Usually it doesn't work, and I end up having to haul around a very heavy wet rug and find a dumpster.
Mostly what I do with all my carpet
Sam.
is munch on it.
Wow.
Too soon?
Moving on.
Is that the right way to use that too soon thing right there? Did I do that right?
No, it's not.
When
it's
in
just
Rome.
your joke.
When in Rome.
When in Rome.
That's where they rape little boys. Let's just keep moving.
What? Jesus, dude. God damn. You're going to go to hell, Jackie.
I currently live there.
Oh, that's what
the address is.
She says in this movie. Okay, all right. So that guy's dead. They stick him in the trunk of his own car. They put him in the junkyard, and they do a very bad job of hiding his body. And Nick comes on, and the cop is like, "Hey, is that your criminal informant?" And he's like, That's not my criminal informant. Because if it is, then homicide's going to be up my ass. And I want to do this myself. And my Clint Eastwood impression is very much like my Duke Nukem impression.
So I got a question. So in the original scene, it kind of looked like there were some legs hanging out. But it also looked like they smashed the car down like in one of those compactors.
Sure, right.
But the hood was open. Okay. And then the guy is still whole. Like, I'm pretty sure he would just be liquefied, right? Like,
no, they didn't smash the car. They just kind of like tossed it.
Yeah, they just chucked it.
Which is weird. They cheaped out.
Yeah, chuck it over on the chucking pile where we put BMW 7 Series that are worth $85,000 even in 1990. We just chuck them over in the chucking pile. We got to.
Don't you guys steal cars for a living?
Yeah. No.
Why not steal that dude's car? He's dead.
No. It goes over in the chucking pile. We put Novas there and 7 Series BMWs. It's the chucking pile.
You know, if you really want to piss somebody off, you put them in like a fucking Kia and then you smash them down.
Ooh, insult to injury.
Yeah, you were driving a BMW, but we're going to put you in the cheapest piece of shit Geo Metro that we can find.
It would have been the Yugo at this point.
Right, the Yugo. That would be insulting. A Kia, Jackie, they're car thieves. They're stealing those and then smashing them into gun stores to get the guns. Too good of cars right there to smash up. So anyways, that guy's dead. They're out on the stakeout in this giant blazer, shining a light in his window with binoculars. And he's like, what the hell's that? Oh, I don't have to worry about it because I'm an idiot. And they listen in on the bug and they hear jackpot. They know what's going on. So, cut to a casino. They're now not car thieves. They're Danny Oceans. They do that too.
In reverse. Because they're not stealing anything.
What? Well, their intent is to steal something, Jackie.
No, the cops. They're not Danny Oceans. They're the opposite of Danny
God.
Oceans.
Are you not listening at all? I said the car thieves are now Danny Oceans. I did not say the police are Danny Oceans. I said the car thieves are pulling a heist at a casino.
Interesting. Let's move on so I don't look like an asshole.
Yeah, well.
This is another point where he's employed the larger fish to fry the smaller fish because they do their plan. They're like, we know you got $2 million in the safe. And then there's not. And then Eastwood shows up and he's like, gotcha. Thanks, Tony. Because he's in on it. But he's like way more of a criminal, probably.
Yeah, where'd the $2 million go?
Well, he's like, he's going to steal $2 million for you. And he's like, well, I'll help you catch this guy. But the first thing I'm going to do in case it goes sideways is move the $2 million
to my penthouse. I will be up there later rolling in all that money.
Scrooge McDuck.
Okay, so they're in there. There's no money, but they get the drop on them still. Like, the heisters get the drop on Nick and David.
So what happens is David will refuse to shoot a woman who's about to attack him.
Right.
So she shoots him instead, and he's like, I'm a very bad cop.
He's like, she's
No, he's a pussy, just like he was telling his brother he was.
She's a 6. That's past my shoot him in the face limit.
Oh my God! At least get a 7
Yeah.
before you don't want to shoot him in the face.
6 is
fucking kill this one.
6
She's
is close
ugly
enough.
As fuck.
6 is close
Kill
enough.
her.
Sometimes you gotta chuck one down the ladder, Jackie.
She just Even Eastwood's like, shoot her, and he's like, I can't do it.
You know those.
Who's the cop later? The captain that shows up.
Oh my God, we didn't even talk.
He's
about
like that yellow bastard.
Yeah.
And like, whoa, wow, he's really raking him over the coals.
He gives my favorite line in this whole movie, which I said at the beginning. All right, so they get dropped. He's shot in the back 3 times, whatever. And Eastwood's kidnapped, and they march him out the front of the casino, and the cops are like, we can't let you leave. And he's like, well, how about I count down from 5? And they're like, God damn it, that's the only way you could leave. He's already a hostage. He's like, I'm going to shoot this guy in the head if you try to stop me. We're going to stop you. Oh, yeah? Well, 5, 4th. Oh, let him go. Let him go. God damn it, he did the counting thing. Shit.
Not to mention that they are surrounded by cops, so they have clear vantage points to every single one of the criminals that they could shoot them all at once and be done.
Yeah, but they're also pointed at each other in a circle, Jackie. They've circled the criminals, so if the guns start going, they're just going to shoot each other. They're cops. They're LA cops, Jackie. You know.
Whatever.
Have you seen him
I
shoot a gun?
Shot somebody.
Of course you would. You would make a great LA cop.
This is really the most unrealistic part of this movie is that the LAPD hasn't shot anybody yet.
Right, or beat somebody up, specifically someone who is not the same color. So they let him out. He's like, you're going to get me that $2 million, coppers, in 24 hours. Next day, the mayor calls and says, yeah, we're not paying that. Fuck that guy.
Mayor didn't even answer the phone to this horse shit.
So David's alive. He was wearing a vest. Of course he was, because otherwise the movie would be over. And he's suspended. I don't want to see you around here for 2 weeks. What'd I do? I got
You
shot?
got shot in the back.
I got shot in the back. It seems like they're... Where'd you get shot? In the back. Oh. You're out of here.
Yeah, you're suspended for not being LAPD material.
Yeah, you gotta shoot people.
You shoot them, stupid.
Not get shot by them in the back. That means you didn't even see them. You were facing the wrong way. Turn around and start shooting.
The guy whose ass is on the line right now that fucked up half the town, he knows how to get the job done.
Wait a minute, I thought I removed that guy's ass.
No, he wasn't responsible for the lime green Otis.
Where?
Dang it.
Where do you,
I'm getting confused by all the asses.
Is there ass removal services?
Yeah, it's covered by our policy, but we only do it if you paint your car an asshole color.
Right. It's on floor 6.
I'm still just so puzzled by that line. Why would you say he needs to have his ass removed? Who would even think of that?
What would that do, Clint?
What would that even do?
But then he'd be assless.
What if it was Hank Hill that he was talking about and he's like, ha, I already don't have one.
Right. Now we're both in the same club, Buster. The assless club. How much does your butthole hang down, though? Because mine's pretty far. No butt cheeks, but pretty dangly butthole. So David's like, oh, well, shit. I'm going to go on a one-man vigilante justice thing and save my partner, who is currently being strapped to dynamite, I guess, or explosives. I don't know.
No, he's just in a fucking office chair. And the building has been rigged to bomb itself out within 200 feet.
But why?
To cover up any tracks, I guess.
There's still a bunch of, like, their high-end car theft business. Like, there's a hood of a frickin' Corvette, C4 Corvette there leaning up against the wall. There's the front clip of a Rolls Royce. Like, why are you blowing all that shit up? Shouldn't you guys, like, why don't you just shoot him? Why don't you just shoot him?
Insurance.
He is blowing him up's not going to get you more insurance, Jackie. Just shoot him. At the end, they didn't pay up. Sorry, Buster, time to die. Not blow up your whole business.
Well, you get insurance money from your business blow.
You're a criminal. You don't have insurance.
But you're also out $2 million. So, you got to desperate times, desperate measures.
Blow up the only thing you have of worth. Okay.
His 10-year plan was to downgrade from drug running and making all sorts of John Roberts can't even find his cash to running a chop shop and then blowing it up on his daring escape with $2 million.
Thing that you have of value, you exploded it.
Yeah.
Pretty smart. Okay.
The building's worth more than that.
No shit. Yeah. All right, so David, he goes to that biker bar from before where he got all beat up, and he's like, oh, yeah, you're going to blow smoke in my face, bartender? Well, how about I blow burning flames in your face? Call me Trogdor. Ah!
This is the one-man bar fight, Chaz Sheen.
Yes.
He doesn't even pump him for information.
No.
He's just like, I'm going to fuck all you guys up. I think he does pump the bartender eventually, right?
Yeah, he gets the
Yeah,
dirt.
he does.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he burns the whole fucking bar down.
He also gets his ass kicked by a dog and then shoots it, and that isn't... It doesn't help the box office. It's been proven.
No, it sure doesn't. He chucks another dog. He, like, punts it. It goes flying. I assume they're both dead. So...
Nah, the one that he punched and threw is fine.
Yeah, that dog escaped.
Dogs are tough as shit.
Smashed into a table, dude.
It's fine.
And then the Budweiser neon sign fell on top of it. Cracked and...
It's fine.
Isn't neon not good stuff?
No, but the dog's probably going to make it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, look at our dogs.
Oh, yeah, they've been...
Right now, they're
thrown
totally
into
just
walls.
laying here on the floor like luxury dogs. But, you know, if they were in a dog cage fight, they would be killed instantly.
Yeah.
Because they are they are pansies.
Okay.
But when they take a tumble down the stairs, they just kind of pop right back up.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And then the neon sign falls on him and all of it. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so the bartender tells him where to find Felix, and he's like, okay, I'm going to go find Felix. Sorry about burning your establishment down. I hope you recover financially.
He's like, fuck you.
And,
here's your $2. Get bent, motherfucker.
You know, trying to rebuild the middle class here, but I burnt your building down. You're a small business owner. I respect that. Good luck. Okay, so
hope you have insurance.
So he goes to the dry cleaners where he thinks Felix is, and Felix is there, but he's been hung out to dry.
This is the most awesome dry cleaning rack thing I have ever seen that can hold up a human being.
It is definitely the most awesome dry cleaning rack thing I've ever seen, Jackie, because of all the cataloging of dry cleaning racks that I've ranked over time.
Oh, I used to work at a dry cleaner.
Oh, get out.
Yeah, in Fort Collins.
Wow.
Colorado. And
And there was never any dead bodies?
Yeah, how many dead bodies were there?
No, I mean, I only worked there for a little while, but...
Did you get fired?
Yeah, no dead bodies, but I was always impressed by the weight that these racks could handle, and so I'm kind of like super impressed that this one had a dead body on it, and it was still rolling around.
I'm usually surprised by how heavy racks are. I'm doing the boob thing again, guys. God damn it. Have you guys seen boobs? Have you seen them? Heard of them? Think much about... Seems like you don't know. Okay. When in Rome.
Let's not go there.
So at this point, the lieutenant is on to the shenanigans, and he's like, yeah, he burned a fucking bar
What are you
down.
talking about? He gets in a whole fight in the dry cleaning and with the...
Oh, yeah.
The pizza face guy.
Marco Rodriguez.
Yeah. And
who's Loco Martinez in the movie.
Oh.
Pizza face, making it great.
Yeah. And that guy gets away, but so he's still got a clue on who's involved, I guess. But yeah, now the cops are hearing about his vigilanteing.
Okay. Yeah, so he almost gets killed, and then he's like, you two nutsacks, go get him.
Aww. We were on Get the Dirty Cop duty last week.
Let's not really get the dirty cop at this point. They're like bringing him back because he's finally doing some real police work.
Oh, well, we just beat people up here.
Yeah, I mean, but his partner ruined half of the town at the beginning of the movie.
That's something. You should get a medal for that.
Finally pulling his own weight.
Well, I respect that, but we still don't want to do it. Here it is. It's not a job. It's a fucking adventure.
Wasn't that the Marines commercial at the time?
I don't know. It doesn't sound right.
I think it was.
It's a fucking adventure. I don't think the Marines had that commercial sound. Doesn't seem right. I'm gonna just say this is a bad line. Oh, he's got to look it up. Okay, yeah, because we got time for that. So David busts into his dad's office and he's like, "Hey, Dad, remember how much you suck and you hate me? Can I have $2 million?" "Why, sure, son, as long as you quit being a tough cop." "I'll never stop being a tough cop again because you, Dad."
You tried to buy my love. Well, let me tell you something, fuckface. My parents did that shit too, okay? They weren't there. They worked all the time. And they bought me whatever I wanted. And you know what? I turned out just fucking fine. And we have a great relationship as I am as an adult. So you're just being a little pussy again. And
fish boy.
You know what? Get the fuck over yourself. You piece of shit.
He's a total shithead. And all I wrote down here was family resentment.
You want some Petra or Tetra? Little fish flake there, little fish boy, little pussy. You hungry? You hungry for some fish balls?
You never loved me.
I don't now, you little pussy.
Yeah, I didn't love you because I worked all the time so you could have everything that you wanted, and I tried to help you through killing your brother because you are a dipshit. Like, fuck off. No, I'm not giving you $2 million for some sad sack of shit that you work with.
But he is.
But he is, because he's like, well, there's an advantage here. You're going to stop being a sack of shit,
But he's not. What the hell? Did you watch the same movie I did?
I did. But I don't understand, like, why the dad would still give the money after the kid is
because
like, no, I'm not going to stop being a fucking cop.
It's $2 million. Who cares?
He's like, I will pay anything to get you to stop being a worthless sack of shit. And he's like, I'm not going to do that. And he's like, well, I'll keep trying.
Yep. I'll do the dad thing one of these days. Meanwhile, Nick is having some sexy time with the right-hand henchwoman. But then she stops to cut his face open, which, as I said, he does not bleed.
No. So he asks for water. She gives him some, then he spits it in her face.
She's all sexy about it. She's like, ugh.
She likes it. She licks the spit off. And she's like, I like spit.
Water.
Yeah,
spit.
she's also high on cocaine because she has just done
ripped.
2 lines.
Yeah, she's ripped pretty hard. And she like sucks his blood off of his forehead that she just cut open. She's like, I could slit you from neck to nuts, but there's something in between those nuts, and if it's useless, I'll just chop it off. And he's like, well, that makes me erect as anything as can be, lady. Let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
And they
and I'm gonna go back to my original question on this one. Was this a Clint Eastwood?
Was this Tommy Wiseau?
Yeah, is this something that he's kind of fantasized about, so he wrote it into the script,
Lisa.
or what?
Lisa, I can see your boobies right now, Lisa.
I mean,
it's super not sexy.
The worst.
No, she's licking a cut on his forehead.
The worst is when Dario Argento casts his daughter, Asia Argento, in a sex scene and has to direct his daughter to hump a guy on screen. That's the worst of the directing the sexy stuff moments. Right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that was really gross. Like, I almost couldn't fucking watch it.
Vomited in my mouth a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. Jackie, if you got all the power in the world, are you going to be like, hey, I don't know, you like gross guys. Sam Elliott, rub your balls all over my face for this fucking scene. It'll really bring authenticity to the movie, and we'll win Best Picture.
No.
Sam Elliott's like, God damn it, I gotta do it again.
I don't want balls rubbed on my face to win an Oscar. I mean, if I'm going to do anything, I'm going to have real sex on screen with Sam Elliott and sell it as a porno and make a fuck ton of money.
No, you would not.
No one's going to pay for that.
No, you would not. You'd make about $32. And the only people that buy it is Sam Elliott's parents, who are dead.
What?
Oh my God, fuck you.
Because his parents are just like Dario Argento.
Well, they're trying to help him out. You know, like, hey, we try to support you in everything you do. Also, we're spooky ghosts.
Oh, good Lord.
Wow.
Boo!
Either way, this rape scene is even weirder because she intentionally records it.
Yeah, right? I'm going to save this
and
for
then
later.
continues to replay it on a loop behind them.
Yeah, it's like the only... that's what the CCTV system could do, is like multi-angle porn shoots. It's all aimed at this one chair. Oh, and then it does that shot that we were talking about, the CCTV, where it gets the balls going into the... flapping against the butthole. That's what the CCTV does.
What does she say? Keep it going.
Yeah, don't lose it. Yeah. Look, bitch,
Yeah,
I know I'm old, but come on.
And then, 15 years later at 10 p.m., this footage will show on Extreme TV.
Right.
That's when this cop thought he was in all kinds of trouble, and then this lady started raping him. Wow! That show sucked so bad. The shit that was on TV in the 2010s.
Oh, yeah. Real bad. Oh, real bad. Okay, so they pork. That's weird. The cops find David, but he's like, you're coming with me, and oh yeah, Garcia's uptown. He's like, no, Garcia's not uptown. He's at my house right now. Oh shit, I gotta go. And so he easily dispatches them. He
dispatches them instead of saying, that means that there's a guy that's about to kill my wife. Right. Let's go. And they come with him because they're like, we're the LAPD. We're just coming to get you because you're finally up to speed on how we like to do work. So if you're ready to go shoot somebody, that's kind of what we do.
Wait, what color is your wife's skin? Oh, she's a pasty white lady. Let's go! Woo!
We can step on her.
All right, so he loses them, and he hauls ass across town, and she figures it out as well, just as she gets attacked, basically. And she's tussling around with him, and there's two guys just standing there in the corner of the living room for some reason. Did you notice that, Sam?
I didn't see it. Was there crew on screen?
There's crew on screen.
Oh yeah.
Oh nice.
Bad.
I didn't see it at first, and we were around it, and Justin's like, "There's a guy in the corner," and then when we went back, there were two dudes. Yeah, like just pasty ass white dudes.
No
equipment.
They're standing with their arms folded, so they're just watching it. So I assume that there's some sort of stunt coordinators. But dude, you got to get out of the fucking frame, guys.
Get out of the shot.
Oh yeah,
it's like the guy in the Canadian tuxedo in Gladiator. Right? What are you doing there?
It's like the coffee cup of Starbucks in Game of Thrones. What are you doing there? Get out of there. All right, so she's about to get detonated, and he rides his motorcycle through the front door, which is a really crappy door, and then they start fighting, but she blasts him 4 times. And the whole time he's like, wait, I needed him alive. Then why did you watch me shoot him 4 times slowly?
Loco Martinez has gotten the better of him in a fight for the second time now and is about to kill him, and his wife saves his life. And he's like, you stupid. And she's like, okay, well, that's not what should have came out of your mouth. I'm divorcing you now.
He had a
No, they're not married yet.
Okay, well,
they're not married.
Breaking up, whatever.
They're boyfriend, girlfriend. Yeah, cool. But, like, honestly, Justin, if I'm trying to fucking save you, and you fucking talk to me like that, sure, I will shoot you in the kneecap just to be a dick.
Good point. Hey, honey, next time a guy garrots you and you're within inches of or seconds of life left, and then I'm about to die because he's got a knife, don't shoot him. I need him. Fuck off, dude. What a butthole. And then he goes outside.
And meanwhile, in a movie that's been on for close to an hour and a half that's about the LAPD, the only person that's shot anybody is just some white lady.
Yeah, just some white lady. Yep. That's a good point. Has anybody been shot? No, I don't think anybody's been shot.
No.
Oh, David got shot.
Other than
Charlie Sheen's been shot.
But not really.
Only
the
cops have been
partner
shot.
at the very beginning got shot.
Cops have been getting shot. Cops have not been shooting anybody until, that's wild. I never put that together, Sam. Good job. So he looks outside. The freaking Lotus is out there, and he's like, hey, if anybody paints cars stupid, his butt should be shoved into a trash can.
Good news, honey. The butt pull-off guy is him. Because he's probably keeping a map to a secret lair in his car.
Yeah, meanwhile, he's like, just shoot him in the knees. And she was like, I was trying. But are you fucking cross-eyed, blind? Like, what the fuck is going on? Do you need bifocals so you know where to shoot? I mean, what the fuck is going on here?
I have bifocals, but I couldn't find them in time.
All right, then.
They're on the nightstand where you always leave them.
Yeah.
Okay. So elsewhere, Nick has managed to kill himself by falling into an elevator shaft.
This is so weird.
It's so weird.
He has a fight while handcuffed with the guy that should have shot him a couple times and doesn't. And then kills him by strangulation or breaking his neck, presumably before dropping him down a shaft. Like, it's like, I hate you so much, I'm going to kill you before killing you. But then he just goes with him.
This guy's heavy. Like, he's getting pulled off. All you got to do is let him go. Let him go, you stupid. There's no way even, like, it does the whole, if you fall onto a dead guy, you'll be okay. No, you're fucking dead as well. It's a 40-foot drop and you landed on your tummy. Even though your tummy landed on a guy's ass, you're fucking dead, buddy. You got internal injuries. You're done. But he's laying on the elevator and Gomez is like, hey, where's my girlfriend? She was supposed to be down here. Oh, well, you should go check on her because she's laying on the ground because she got kicked in the face or something. And
he headbutted her, kind of, so she shouldn't be knocked out. She's knocked out. She should just have like a chipped tooth.
Don't forget, he's got a titanium brain.
Oh, that's true. That's, yeah.
Pretty tough. And so the guy that he landed on is bleeding down. Gomez is like, hey, where's this blood coming from? And he looks up and Nick's got a gun pointed at him, but he's too fast. Ah! Can't catch me. And he runs out, goes upstairs, goes above the elevator, hits the stop button. Nick's just laying there like, oh, fuck, why am I even on this thing? And he's about to kill him when David comes in and says, you're all going to die. Wait, how'd you get here?
Loco had a map to his secret lair in his car.
Box to the, yeah. I wonder if
and Raul Julia walks by the replay of the raping and he's like, moderately annoyed by it.
I think
but not really.
Seems like the composition wasn't what he was looking for. He was looking for more of, shots of each other's face in intimacy rather than the penis in the hole over and over again shot. He just didn't like the filmmaking.
Yeah, it's like, or just like, we need to have a discussion. If you're going to be like raping dudes, they need to be handsomer than me.
So they run away and they're gonna blow up the bomb. Okay, it's time. Let's destroy everything we fucking own. And Nick knows that, so he gets in a freaking Mercedes 560 SL and tells David to get in, and they drive it out the window as the building blows up like it's the Death Star.
Yep.
Looks like we're gonna have to jump.
They do.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the roofing material wasn't adequate to the breaking on the next roof because they go through another skylight as well.
Yeah. Mid-air.
And they're dead as fuck.
Mid-air, Nick looks over and says, put on your seatbelt. It sucks.
Meanwhile, they've been shredded to death by glass.
Right. And cooked. Mm-hmm. And I'm assuming that car blew up. You can't jump a Mercedes like that.
No, you can't. That's why they had to tow it with a cable.
Yeah, right. All right, so the cops are at the drop location for the $2 million. This van pulls up, guy gets out, walks over to it, and they're like, all right, here we go. Our fake money plan, because the mayor wouldn't sign off on this, is going to totally work, and then we're going to arrest at least that guy. So get ready, everybody. That guy walks up.
Come on. They were looking for an excuse to get rid of Clint Eastwood, Polanski.
Oh, yeah, sure. But they also get to shoot a Mexican, so, the LAPD, I'm just saying. They're ready to go. And then freaking dad pulls up with Adventure Cop and is like, wait, hold on. Yeah. All right, you're going to want to tell your boss some things. That one right there, that one's got fake money in it. This one's got real money, though, so, take the real money. The fake one has a tracker in it, sir. No, we want the real money. Take the real money. It's this guy's money. He says it's cool. He says it's fine. Just take it.
So they give him the money, and then he goes to where he's going to go, but then he gets cut off by
Nick and David.
Nick and David in the Lotus again. And then they get in the van and, spill the beans, whatever, right? And he does. And the secret escape plan was to hatch through the van so that he can lead them to Raul Julia. But they take the money with them.
Yes.
Why would they do that?
And when they get to the airport where Gomez is waiting to get on a private plane, they wait for Gomez to get the money before they say, "Ha, got you, bitch."
You're like, aha. And he's like, okay. And they start shooting, and he uses the giant suitcase of money that they brought with them as a shield.
Yeah, ping, 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 ping. That's how Dick Cheney does it.
And none of them say, why did we bring that?
Damn.
Just to fuck my dad over?
Yeah.
Wow.
So they're chasing everybody around. There's bullets flying all over at the airport. And they eventually shoot the money case open. And Raul Julia and his girlfriend, they stop and try to collect it. And it's too much. And it's kind of hilarious because he's like, God damn it. And slams the rest of it on the ground. He's like, I can't get it. I lost all my money. Ah. But now Nick and David are being chased by the airplane. And it's
Xander
stupid.
Berkeley is chasing them in an airplane on the ground.
So stupid. Those things don't have shocks. They can't drive through fields.
No. This
also
is great,
steering,
though.
like, I'm being chased by an airplane that's not in the air. I mean, North by Northwest, I get all that. But, like, just go over there. It can't churn.
Yeah, they dodge it, and then Xander Berkeley was able to relocate them and start running them down again. And they're like, oh, God. And then they just luck out because he gets hit by another fucking airplane.
747!
Which they actually did.
And then
they ran two fucking airplanes into each other.
And then Charlie Sheen looks over at Clint Eastwood and says, looks like my flight is on time. Boom! Joke of the show.
I guess he's going to have a layover in Denver.
Well, who doesn't? Every time I fly into Denver, I have a layover. Oh, man. Okay. So now they're in the baggage area. They're chasing it. They're having a Scooby-Doo chase all over this airport. So stupid. Bullets are flying everywhere. People are like, ducking. Bullets are coming out of them. I'm pretty sure I saw a couple nuns getting exploded. Yeah, man. They split up. And, we should also mention during this, it's all very, what I'm going to call untense music. It's not like, it's goofball shit.
It's jazz.
It's like, whoa. I wonder how this whole chase is going to turn out with these two.
Yeah.
So invested. But David finally corners the lady, and he shoots her 3 times in front of many children, right in the head.
Mm-hmm.
Triple tap.
Shoots her twice in the chest and once in the head, execution style. He's finally in the LAPD.
Yep. Explain that one to your kids, everybody. Nightmares for 3 years. Counseling. I saw that.
They don't go to counselors. They go to psychics.
In 1990 in LA. You're absolutely right, Jackie. Oh, well, we'll see my analyst. Your analyst has a frickin' gypsy shop on frickin' El Segundo.
Yeah. And he's like, don't worry, kids, it's okay. She raped my old partner. And they're like, oh, that's in my head now, too. A 45-year-old woman raping a 60-year-old man.
Mommy. Yeah, no wonder LA's a mess. Everybody's got baggage down there. They've all had bad guy lady brains splashed onto them.
Yeah.
Okay, so meanwhile, Gomez, he's cornered by Nick, but Nick fires. He's got 2 guns, and he only fires one, and it's empty. And then I don't know what happens to the other one.
He doesn't use it. He just gets shot.
Just gets shot in the tummy.
And then Charlie Sheen's like, I'll save the day, and he shoots Raul Julia, kind of, and still gets shot.
And he still manages to get shot. Shot again. But Gomez is still alive. He's on the conveyor belt, the luggage carrier thing, and Clint Eastwood climbs on top of him, and he's like, I'm trying to think of one reason to keep you alive, but I can't do it. Gas mileage? No, that's not about people. That's about cars.
No, so he takes
Tax
his
breaks,
necklace,
tax
which
breaks.
is supposed to be like, if your partner's dead, you're supposed to be dead too, takes the silver bullet and shoots him in the fucking head.
Good thing it was the same caliber as what he had stolen from that other police
Taste
officer.
delicious?
Oh, thank God.
Taste delicious? No, you don't taste delicious. You're good at raping. No, that was somebody else. No, I got nothing, dude. You're dead. Sorry, blam. Once again, in front of families and kids. Execution style. That's L.A. Coppin in 1990. All right. Then they celebrate with a victory cigar until Clint Eastwood bleeds out and dies.
There's no light.
They were going to, but there's no light.
Right.
And he's like, the story of my life is that no one has a lighter and I refuse to buy one.
Yeah, no shit. Be prepared.
Like with lighters.
With lighters. So later, he goes into HQ and everybody's like doing the same thing. Hey, good job shooting those people in the face. You know, those criminals that we could have prosecuted and put in jail for a really long time and made a lot of publicity about. But now we've got lawsuits ahead of us and all the children with the brains on their face. Sorry about Nick, though, too. But, hey, you're getting a promotion. Just the same thing. The exact same thing happens, except for he walks in to the captain's office, and it's Nick. He's alive.
Lieutenant Nick. And they do the whole, hey, well, you got a new partner. But it's a lady, and she's got a not kick me sign on her back. Did you recognize who that was?
No.
That's Roberta Vasquez from the Andy Sedaris movies. She's got some huge cans.
Oh, okay. All right. Now I remember who you're talking about. You just had to say huge cans.
Wasn't looking. Yeah, you were like, I wasn't looking at her face. I was trying to see how big her boobs were through the police shirt, and I couldn't tell, so I couldn't recognize her.
Okay, that's your movie. Whew. I thought we were going to have to do a two-parter on that one because, believe it or not, I took 3.5 pages of notes.
I had 2 3/4.
We covered a lot of. That was efficient podcasting, guys. Maybe we're the new Prius, huh?
The thing is that it moves along. There's always stuff happening, but because none of it makes any sense, like, most of its sequences don't even matter to itself.
No, they certainly don't. All right, let's do questions. Jackie, anything?
No.
Okay, Sam, anything?
What fucking happened here?
A lot of property damage. That's what happened.
A lot of property damage.
I don't think it was worth it.
Like, with Megaforce, you can summarize it as a crusty English guy hires Megaforce to blow up his own air-conditioned chopper.
Right.
Can you summarize this at all? Is it possible? Two cops get a promotion for destroying half the town and foiling a criminal who has foiled himself?
Foiling himself pretty goddamn good. No, seriously, they did nothing. They did not a goddamn thing. Which seems accurate. Maybe this is a biopic for 1990s LAPD. Paging Mark Furman. Yeah, I don't got any questions either because I just don't care. We're going to start with me on movie recommendations or thumbs up, thumbs down, or Siskel and Ebert or whatever the hell is we do on this show.
Do's or don'ts.
Oh, that's right. I'm going to say, God, it's tough because it is so draggy at parts, but there is some seriously stupid shit. And it is one of the worst written movies, period. Like, the dialogue is so bad. Nonsense. I got one written down here that we didn't cover. When he goes back to Nick's apartment and they're, chumming it up like, oh, tough guy, race car. He's like, and the dog sequence in the junkyard we also skipped over. He doesn't shoot the dog. He's chased by dogs, but he doesn't shoot the dogs. And so the next day he's like, well, or not the next day, that night he's like, see, the thing is, you got suckered, kid. You got to be prepared. Sucker. Wait, I got chased by dogs. How did I get suckered? That doesn't make any sense. Well, you got to be prepared. And he's like, says something like, give me a light. See what I told you, kid? You got to be prepared. To light your cigar? That's what I got to be prepared. Yeah. It's shit dialogue. It is shit dialogue. Like, Lethal Weapon 4 has got nothing on this movie at all. And that's one of the shit. That's David S. Goyer, right, Sam?
That's Lethal Weapon 4. Yeah. I mean, let's just go right to where the heart of this, the heartbeat of these cop movies is Lethal Weapon by Shane Black. Screenplay, right?
Shane Black, yeah,
or Lethal Weapon 2, maybe.
Yeah.
I can't remember. But that's what I'm saying. It's like Shane Black took a shit, and that shit wrote this dialogue.
That's right. It's bad. So, if you got 2 hours and you haven't seen it, yeah. But it's a bit of a push. It's just right over the top for me. The stunt sequences are crazy. They're stupid as fuck. You pay too much for those stunt sequences, but yeah, it's just right over the edge. Sam?
I think it's a do for a variety of reasons, especially if you've never seen it, because it's so goddamn dumb.
Stupid.
And it's just like this is the same guy who did Mystic River.
Yeah.
This is the same guy
$1 Million Baby
who did Letters from Iwo Jima.
Yep.
Same guy. You have to watch it for that.
Love it or leave it.
It's incredibly terrible.
Won an Academy Award 2 years later for Unforgiven.
Yeah, which I actually really like that movie.
I don't like it. I hate Unforgiven.
I can't not like it because fucking Gene Hackman's Little Bill is one of the most fucking evil villains ever.
Yeah.
He's fucking great in that movie.
Yeah, it's not Once Upon a Time in the West. So you're due. Okay, Jackie, you go.
Yeah, I'm also going to give it a do. It had some good one-liners. It was entertaining, even though it was 2 hours. There were some spots that were kind of slow, but overall it was weird and entertaining, and I liked it.
Okay, that's 3 dues. That's not bad for a movie that's got like a 6% or a 6 point something rating on IMDb. That's actually surprising. I thought one of us was going to be
How does it have that high of a rating?
Because people are duped. This was kind of a big deal. I remember the marketing push for this movie. My dad freaking loved this movie because my dad just liked any cop shit period of tough guys. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's very indicative of that point in time. It's bad, but that's what Hollywood was shitting out at this turn of the decade.
This is Michael Bay bad.
It's Michael Bay bad.
It's incredibly bad.
So.
And incredibly expensive, even though, yes, Terminator 2 is going to spend $100 million around the same time. Nobody else was doing that. Warner Brothers put their entire stunt force.
How much did the first John Wick movie cost? Was it 30? There's no way it cost 30. There's no way. That's
20 probably.
Yeah. So
30. It probably cost 30.
This is 1990, and they made a stunt movie that cost $30 million without special effects or visual effects. It's just shit blowing up and cars jumping and guys punching each other. 30 million. Yeah, no, that's crazy. Yeah, no, I just gave it do. It's a do.
It's a do. I mean, this is like Megaforce.
Yeah.
Because Megaforce was 20 million 10 years before this, right? It's like, that's that level of spending.
Yeah.
Like, this is big spending. And it's behind a script that is garbage.
Yeah. All right, that's the show. Next week, we are not going to be around. Jackie and I are going to be on vacation in sunny and sandy beaches, palm trees, Wisconsin.
Indiana, Wisconsin, Michigan.
Yeah, with, their hula ladies, short skirts. That's what I assume is going to happen this weekend in Wisconsin. If I know anything about Wisconsin, it's ladies in coconut bikinis.
You know what I found out about Wisconsin? Green Bay is like the 8th oldest settlement in the entire United States.
That's pretty cool.
It is pretty
Wow.
cool.
Did you know that Jackie and I live next to the oldest settlement in the United States? It's called the Mounds, Granite City Mounds. The center of all American life was there. Anyways, why are we talking about that? We gotta go. Get to the show.